going on, nation, and welcome back to another episode here as we're back on the pitch here with the Wolverhampton Wolves here in the Wolverhampton Wolves manager career mode here on EA Sports FC 25. As of course Luis Morales, the manager of this club, is having a really good season here. And today, of course, we are going to be inside the FA Cup as we're taking on Swansea City. And should be a pretty good matchup here. I believe Swansea City, if I'm looking at my notes here correctly, I believe they are a tier 1, or no, FC, let's see here. Oh yeah, they're a League 1 team. And so we should be able to do some damage here against them here today. As we're in the 6th round of the FA Cup here, they, of course, Swansea City already beat a Premier League team, that being Chelsea in the last round. They're in the 5th round, beating them 4-2 in that matchup. So there you see the calendar looks like for us here the next couple of games. We've got a big game against Ipswich here. We'll see two of those the next 2 games are actually Premier League games for us. We got West Ham and, of course, Ipswich, who have not, I repeat, who have not gotten a win yet this season. So we'll see what we can try to do here. So we're going to have a pretty good rotation for us, as if you remember, Herrera, Doyle, and Semedo, and Redondo and Guedes must sit out in this match because of red cards. So they have a 1-match ban here. So that means a lot of our some of our youth academy players that we brought up here in the last couple of episodes here. If you haven't been paying attention, I have been bringing up quite a few youth academy players to help us out. And of course, that means a lot of guys that normally don't get to play because of just simple because they're backups. And of course, I've been doing this quite a bit here lately here in the last couple of episodes, rotating pretty well because we got some huge matchups coming up here. We still got a game against Man City, who we've been trying to get off our tail here quite a bit here as of late. And of course, like I said, we got still got competition left in this FA Cup round. We got a couple more rounds of this still to go, so a lot of heavy rotation. But of course, like I said in that last episode there against Man City in that Carabao Cup final, I believe that's what it was, we got in a little bit of trouble because we were just a little hot-headed and not really focused on obviously we won the game, but there was a lot of temper, a lot of high tempers and some attitudes on the field there that didn't really go to help us out. Even though we did win the game and we were, out 4 men on the pitch there, we were still able to survive. Even though, we did have to give up 2 goals, but hey, we got in position. We scored early enough to get ourselves that win. So if you see here, this is the top players here, kind of your stats here so far in the FA Cup round or tournament so far we've been in, and some familiar faces I've seen here from past series, especially in our original Wolves series. And of course, if you guys have not seen on the second channel, he hasn't been on the channel for a while there, which I do apologize, but his son, Luis Morales' son, Mateo Morales, I've noticed a couple players there I've played against there in that career mode there on the second channel. Definitely go check it out. I'll leave a link down below, and not to mention up in the eye up here in the video. But back on the pitch here today, we got a big game for us here. This should be a good one here. Like I said, they've already taken out Chelsea here, so we can't really overlook them, which kind of makes me nervous because we don't have our normal starting 11 here. We got a kind of a ragtag, kind of a combination of first string, second string, maybe even some third string guys in there. That obviously third string guys don't really see too much on the pitch, but some of our second string guys as well are kind of haven't seen some action, and this is a big game for us. We're going to try to advance to the next round here. So Swansea City's already taken out a team already in the Premier League. They definitely can take out a team against us, as we tried to set up that header there for one of our young strikers who did pretty well there in that last game, I believe, against Man City. I think he played in that one. As we see a shot there And that's going to be blocked. Well blocked there by Say. As now we try to see if we try to stop him here, and Say does a great job there of stopping that one there. So far, in the first 10 minutes, I'm really actually happy that we have not given up a goal here with this ragtag group that we have. And all you see Andre has it now. Nice job. Kind of screwed up on that play a little bit there, but a good screw up, and he gets himself a goal. So Andre gets the first goal here for the Wolves, as the Wolves lead this now 1-0. And of course, Forbes, last episode we've seen him, he had an awesome game in a couple of matchups that we had. I believe it was that I think it was Everton and Birmingham games that he had. Birmingham City, which was another, that was the 5th round game that we were able to, of course, win and advance to this one. But Andre doing a great job there. Gets the first goal here for the Wolves. And the goals, excuse me, the Wolves now lead this one 1-0. So here we are now. Of course, we're trying to make sure, at least last couple of games here, really, our midfield's been doing a great job here. Of course, our backfield's been kind of questionable, like we see here. And I'm hoping we can make the block shot there. And no such luck, as Swansea City will go ahead and make a goal. Nice job there. I going into this game, I knew that this was going to be a tough task, because I seen that they beat Chelsea 4-2, so they can at least, at best, if they can get 4 goals off of Chelsea, I'm sure they can get at least a goal off of us. And so far, that's the case here, as we see now. Oh, goodness, that was a bad tackle there. And they're going to go ahead and charge him, as that's going to be Josh Tylum, as he'll get hit with a yellow card there. There you see, we're, of course, wanting more. Of course, I guess we have no room to talk, because the last couple of games there, we've had some really questionable tackles. I'm not going to lie there. There were some of them were kind of, be honest, I was, trying to take the certain players out. I'm not going to lie. I'm just not a huge Man City fan. I think they're just highly overrated. Of course, Holland there, the big old mean bad German there, the striker of theirs, definitely is going to give us a headache for years to come. So, but that's something that we're going to have to deal with as we get deeper into this series. As we'll see here now, the Wolves now trying to make a move here, and we'll see here moving this ball up the pitch here. Nice job as they move this one there. As now, we'll see here. Oh, good job there getting that ball there to Sabrini. And Sabrini finds a way to finds a net, gets in the back of the net, and that's going to be another goal here for the Wolves. So we lead it now 2-1. And there you see Luis Morales saying, hey guys, it's a nice goal here, but let's settle down. The game is not over with yet. As Swansea City again, can score. They beat Chelsea their last matchup there. So we're just as acceptable of getting a upset on us as Chelsea has. So kind of settle things down here. Got to play a lot more better defense here as of late. Of course, it is raining here, so we are going to see a couple guys slipping and sliding around here. And save there that time, makes a great save and able to protect the ball there for us as we try to get an inbounds here. And we'll see here with Bassey, as he's Bassey, ever since he's been, we were able to sign him. He's been struggling a little bit there defensively here, but I think him just trying to get used to this the formation we're in, and of course the guys that he's going to be playing with here. It takes some time to kind of have all that gelled here. As we see Forbes there trying to get the first shot, but he gets the rebound, and he's going to be able to put that one in the back of the net there. It's now 3-1. Wolves lead this one. As that was just a great shot there. And that's what I'm saying. We got to take those second chance shots seriously. As look at this. This is a good shot there. He was blocked, and then he realized, hey, I got another opportunity to get to the ball again as the goalkeeper is down. And there you see, just a beautiful job here. And like I said, ever since Cano's been down, and hopefully we'll have him come back here before the end of the season. He should be scheduled. At least he's scheduled to be in a couple of matches here before the end of the season. This team has really, I've really seen some stars really just break out and do a good job here. Like this young man here, this young striker that we have, as he is doing his best here. Oh, look at that move right there. Get between those two men and then shooting this right down the middle for a goal there. That is now 4-1 here for the Wolves of Wolverhampton, as the crowd is going crazy here. As on this wet and cold day, our supporters are out here showing all the love and support that they've always done here all throughout the season long. As I want to say Chawombo, he is able to get that goal there. Like I said, this young man's did a great job here stepping up as really great. He's going to become a big striker here for us, and we're hoping that it will be the case for the next, for the years to come. And like I said, he's did a great job here stepping up here, especially as, like I said, Guedes not able to play in today's game here because of that one match ban because of just the red card that he got there in that previous game. Here we are now trying to get again here on we're in the second half now if you're not following, but trying to make another goal here. And you see the young man going to strike again, and what a play this time on the far end, top left-hand side there, makes another goal. It's now 6-1 here as we're starting to pull away here in this game. And the crowd is loving it here. Like I said, as this rain is just coming down here, it's nasty, it's cold, it's wet. This is not conditions that really, unless you're a hardcore fan, you don't mind it. But there you see another great job there, finding the net and able to score his second goal here in today's matchup. As now we'll see here Swansea City here trying to move around here, and of course they're trying to they know this defense is kind of brittle. We haven't been playing the best here as of late. So now we'll try to see with Andre trying to get a slide tackle there, but it didn't work too well. Trying to get this one back out of the back third, as now we see here Forbes, and Forbes has the ball here. He is by himself. He just now has him and the goalkeeper to play against, and he is going to find a net there. Great job as he's able to rifle this one in the back of the net. There you see that big smile on his face. He knows he had that, and I love seeing it as he is celebrating there with his teammates. And the Wolves really stacking the deck here now, really making this a game here. I think Swansea City has realized their dreams have now, the Cinderella story they've been playing in so far here in this FA Cup tournament, it's now coming to an abrupt end by way of the Wolves, as the Wolves are on the attack here and doing a great job of it. And Swansea City now here trying to make a shot here, and great block. And a great job there from the defense. Defense really did a great job here. So far, we only let one goal get by here today. And now we're just trying to see if this defense can now push this ball here up to, as you see Doherty now playing as a wing back. He's coming up here, and he's going to try to go, and he's going to pass this one off to Forbes, and finds another goal here for Forbes, as Forbes finds his second goal here today's game. It's now 7-1 here. Wolves lead this. And I think the white flag might be drawn out now here by Swansea City here, because I think this one is pretty much going to be out of reach from the mathematical standpoint of this. They're pretty much out of this one here. As we've got a great victory here, and now we're just going to see the final 5 minutes left. We got 5 minutes of stoppage time here, so defense they're on their alert now here. They got to know that this is going to be a very crucial 5 minutes here. Make sure we don't let nobody try to score here. Nice block on that shot there. Now Forbes has it. Now Forbes going up, and slide tackle, and a good slide tackle at that. As Forbes gets that ball taken away from him, and there you see another slide tackle there from us, and they're going to say it's not going to be, no call yet here. We're still waiting for the flag. No! And this is what I was afraid it was going to happen, as this is going to be a penalty in the box here. Take a look here. Yeah, I'm going to have to say, I hate to say it, but that's going to be a tackle. That's going to be a bad tackle there for us, as now Swansea City has a chance now to score their second goal They're going to go for a PK here. So we'll see if they can get this one lined up correctly. And, oh, heads off the post. And Say is able to get to the ball there. As, oh, no. What happened there? Say hit it right off his own teammate there. And now they have possession here. So now we got to try to defend of them from trying to score here. We'll take a look here. We'll see from the goal decision system. And the officials are going to say there is no goal. So via VDR, I think that's what they call it. The replay system says there is no goal. And the final whistle comes about here as we're able to pick up the victory here. Woo! Talk about a close one here. Forbes, of course, gets the goal, gets the 3 goals on 5 attempts. So nice day for him as he is going to get the. He is going to be probably our player of the match here for this game. Did a great job there, and he is, like I said, him and the rest of these guys have been really stepping up quite a bit this season. As we see here, Wolves win this one 7-1 is your final. As the Wolves here, lately we've been giving up quite a few goals here, more goals than I can't remember the last time we had a clean sheet, to be honest. But yeah, it's that is becoming a huge concern here, at least with talking to Coach Manager Morales there. He is definitely really concerned about his team giving up goals here, especially against teams like this where we should be shutting them out. But that is not the case. And I guess in some ways, we had trouble with that even when Cunha was on the field, but I think more so now since Cunha has been off the field. He's kind of been there, kind of setting the tone of the team. And he's one of those veteran leaders there that trying to push guys and then get them to be better. And of course, on the sideline he's been doing that, but it's a little different from trying to help your team out from the sidelines compared to trying to help your team out on the field. So we get ready for this next matchup here as we see West Ham, and of course we're going to play against them here as we're back in the Premier League. We're in the month of April as we'll take on West Ham. They're currently in 9th place in the Premier League, as you see there. The 29 matches, they are 12-9-8. They currently have 45 points in the league, and of course they have. Last time we beat West Ham was about a couple months back, a couple episodes ago, and we beat them 4-1. In West Ham. So they're going to be here this will be our second game at home here in today's episode. Let's take a look at their goal leaders here as well as their assists. And, like I said, we do pretty well here against West Ham. At least I've looked at the numbers and matchups here from this series, coming from this series and, of course, the original series. And we usually do pretty well here. So I'm not too concerned about this one. But, of course, a top 10 team, they can really shake things up. Now, we do have a good, healthy lead over Man City. I think we got like a 15-point lead over Man City. But, of course, every point, every win is, crucial. But there you see the last time we played them was back in December. And it was December 7th there. We, like I said, 4-1 in West Ham. So, there you see we got our guys back there. We got our normal starting 11 here. Might make a few. I can't remember if we made a few changes or not, but if anything, we made some changes probably in the substitutions there. But for the most part, we got our normal starting 11 showing up here in today's game. There you see they got a nice little picture. I think that is I think it's Herrera there. They got a picture of him, and of course he's doing very well for us. As we picked him up during the last transfer window as a free agent, and he's been really doing a great job there in that playing that left wing position for us. And of course, he's he knows that his time is kind of he has limited time there in that position, because once Cunha comes back, Cunha will be back in the striker position, and Guedes will be moved back to the left wing position. But for right now, he is taking every advantage he's getting right now to play on the pitch here today and showing off what he can do. So we'll see what we can do here against West Ham. West Ham, as far as I know, they probably have their regular starting 11 out there. As we see a missed shot there. Thank goodness that he did not line that up too well, because that would have been really, really bad there. You see there, almost he could have easily hit that one off the post and brought that one in. But we got lucky on that play there. Now we have our team here now on the attack, and there you see trying to get this one in the box and try to get a header there, but Redondo did not do a good job there. And now we'll see here Akari, he's going to make a shot there for West Ham, and that's going to be rejected. So nice play there from Say, who makes a nice save there for us. As now we try to push this one back to our offensive third. And we'll see here. We're going to take our time here. We're going to try to find the right man here. I think we did find the right man. It's going to be Guedes. And Guedes able to get it on the short side there on the right-hand side of it. And Guedes is going to go ahead and get the first goal here for the Wolves, as the Wolves are showing off what they can do here in this one. Take a look at this. Great play here. Getting past the defense here and able to put a nice strike there on the net. As he got that on that short side over there. I don't know how he angled that ball there to get in there, but did a great job of it. There you see. Scored in the 10th minute here. That's going to be Guedes here for this one. And so now we move on here. And we see now West Ham thinking they can do the same thing, but they're going to get caught as they are going to be shown they're going to be offside. Let's take a look at the replay here. And yeah, he is just about, I would say, half a foot there of getting offsides there and not being able to make a play. Now Sabrini here, now trying to go on the attack here. Sabrini making a shot there, but can't finish it. Trying to pass that one into the box, and that's going to be deflected. But we do remain control. Well, we did. I was going to say we did have control of it, but now we are going to end up losing it. And now West Ham's trying to make a push here, as we'll see here. They lose the ball. So nice job here, as now we have Gomes now going here on the attack. He's being led here, or being chased down by a defender. Sabrini makes a shot and scores, I should say. And that's going to be another goal there for the Wolves, as the Wolves now lead this one here now by 2. A great job there from them, as Sabrini. And another player who has been really doing an excellent job here, stepping up, as our Cam. And he is definitely, ever since Cunha's been off the pitch here, he's been doing a great job here, helping us out, getting in the box when we need him to, and making those great plays like that. Great job there from the Wolves, lead us now 2-0. It's now West Ham here they're having a little trouble here with our defense, as they're trying to maneuver around this one. There's going to be a deep shot there. It's going to be, of course, blocked there by Say. As now we are now trying to push this one ourselves. As Gomes here now go for the attack, and Gomes gets tripped up pretty good there. They're going to say that's a tackle, and nothing going to be called here, at least for now. I'm hoping they'll call something, but now we'll see Paquette. He'll have it here. He's going to go in the box. He's going to shoot. He's going to score, and then oh my goodness, they had that second chance shot there, but they could not connect on it. Thank goodness that our defense was able to get to it. And now you see here a little counter move here from the Wolves, as they lose possession here, and the defense will get it back for West Ham. It's now West Ham here, again having a little trouble with the defense now, trying to get around here as they find that one past Bassey. Now we'll see here, back line needs to do something, and that shot will be off target there, as the West Ham here having a little trouble here in these first 30 minutes so far. They have not been able to score. And our defense, oh no, that was a bad attempt there on that tackle there. But Bassey there breaks it up. That shot's going to be off target there, as they again try to get another shot at Say. But that one's going to be well protected there by our defense. It's that one again, bad shot there for them, and can't do anything. And right so far here, West Ham's been doing a good job. And as of course we've been screwing up on passing here. That's been, of course, always been a huge issue for us, not just in this series, but also in the original series here. But you got to do a better job here passing here, fellas. That's something we really got to be working on here, especially when we try to inbounds the ball here. We got 2 extra minutes in stoppage here in the first half, and we'll see. That was a nice job there from our center mid there, as he gets a stop. And now Guedes here has it. Guedes trying to find somebody, but he's going to get slide tackled. That ball's going to be taken away from him. And now you see here, Ikari here has it. Ikari makes a shoots and scores! And the Wolves give up a goal here as the West Ham squad here gets a chance to get on the board here. Here late in the first half, and they're gonna prove themselves. They're not gonna go away as they're gonna try to make trouble here as they get a little bit get a momentum here now on their side as they score before the half, and it's gonna be now 2-1. Wolves are going to lead here as we wrap up the first half of the game. So we get the whistle there at halftime, and of course the crowd not liking that at all. We definitely going to have to rebound here quickly if we're going to, of course, obviously we get 3 points out of this one here. The game's not over with yet. 2-1. Wolves lead as we go about 10 minutes into the second half. And of course, this second half is going to be really important for us defensively to make a stop here. We do not want to give up points here. We want to try to get as many points as we possibly can get, and when it comes to their standings here, so we don't want to give up 3. At the same time, we don't really want to get 1. So we got to make sure we have a solid victory here as we see. Oh, another great score there. That's going to be in the back of the net as he just bent that ball really well. Take a look at this as Paquat there has it, and Bassi there just completely just bypasses him there, and that ball, beautiful shot there as that's going to go in the net. It's now tied 2 apiece here as our defense is letting this West Ham team squad here get back into it. Now remember, we beat West Ham back in December 4-1, so they, it's almost like this is the second time around. Trying to beat your opponent the second time is always the toughest. As we saw, oh my goodness. Wow, that was a great header. What a setup there. I can't get mad about that at all. Look at this. Look at this. Great header. I thought Bassi was able to break it up. But yeah, he is nowhere near close to try to break that up, and that header just goes right in. Great play there for West Ham. They lead it now here as we're in the hour mark here of this ball game. 3-2. So West Ham here needs to start being concerned here now. Defensively, we got to start being a better job of tackling here, as well as moving this ball here out of the defensive third. And that seems to have been the issue here. We can't even get past the midfield here so far here in this second half. As we see Cottis there trying his best to get a shot there. Can't get it. Now we go for the corner kick here, and they do not. We do a good job there blocking that. Now West Ham gets another chance for another corner, and now we got to try to get the possession back here as Herrera has it. And now Herrera taking this one down the field here. Look at Herrera going by himself. He has a 3-on-1 matchup here. He's going to go one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and a nice job there for the goalkeeper. Put his hands up and making a nice save there. As I thought Herrera had it there. He had it. I mean, he's lined up, but he hit it. I think he was on his bad foot there, and he just did not do a good job there of finishing it. He should have hit it more towards the right or left-hand side of the goalkeeper than that right-hand side. So now we're about almost 70 minutes into the game here, and again, we're still struggling here defensively, and of course the midfield not doing a good job here of getting this ball back. It's offensively here, West Ham has been just playing really great here ever since they got that goal there before the half. It's pretty much the West Ham ball here throughout this rest of this game. As now Herrera has it. Herrera getting around the defensive player here. Herrera looking for somebody to help him out. Calling for help as he's going to shoot that one back to Sabrini. Sabrini going for the shot here. Sabrini, hit off the post there. I thought he had that one. I thought he had one set up pretty well. He took his time and tried to finish that shot, but so now we got to try to get this ball back here. And again, defensively, we've just not been doing so well that time. Say makes a nice save there for us. Now here you see Sabrini with the ball. Getting this one around here. Give this one to Gomes. Gomes here trying to find somebody. Gomes going to get picked away as he gets pickpocketed there. Ball's going to be out of play or out of reach for us as we get the ball back defensively. Nice job there on that ball, chasing after that ball there that time. Now we'll see Guedes here makes a shot. Guedes can't get it, and Guedes trying to get the second shot, but the goalkeeper is able to make a nice save. Still 3-1 here. Now we're in the 80th minute here. Guys, we got to fight for this ball here. We got to fight for possession. We cannot be doing what we've been doing here. If so, we're going to end up giving up 3 points to these boys here, as we pretty much had them, the first time around. It was dead to rights. And there you see the defense there. Oh, no, he gets pickpocketed there. Guedes now has it. Guedes here making a shoot. He's going to score this one. It's going to tie it up now 3 apiece here, as the crowd is going wild for this one. Great finish there for us. And Guedes now, I believe he has got, I want to say, is 20 goals now for the season? Somewhere, he's getting close to that. As we take a look at the replay here, and there you see Guedes. Honestly, I was trying to find somebody to pass that off to, but Herrera came down too late, and I was already in the box, and not much for me. I didn't want to throw it away, so. But if Herrera would have been there on time, that would have been even a great pass there to kind of finish it off on the goalkeeper there, have him stretch the opposite direction. But we couldn't do that. Cesar now makes a nice catch. And again, we still got plenty of time here. We just need to take the time, set things up. 1, get out of the defensive third here. 2, get past this midfield that's been a pain in the butt for us. And 3, we just gotta find somebody to help us out here, get somebody in the box. As we'll see here, Sabrina, I can tell he is wore out there. As now we have 4 extra minutes of stoppage here. It looks like this one might end up becoming a draw here, but of course we got to make sure, if that's going to be the case here, we got to make sure they do not score. As we'll see a pass there, or a shot there off of he can't make it, and then another attempt there. And we'll see a bad tackle there from West Ham, as one of our guys is down. I believe that is Gomes who's going to be down. And there you see Mohamed Kadas there. He'll get hit with a yellow card there. And see Coach or Manager Morales trying to get the attention of the referee here and tell him how bad of a play was. He should have got a red card, but nonetheless, we end this one here and not in a good one, as we end up losing, or not losing. We end up tying this one up 2-2, or excuse me, 3-3 is going to be your final. So both teams are going to get 1 point apiece, which is, and if you think about it, where we're at right now, we're so high in the table right now where we can afford a draw. But if you already beat a team already once before, especially 4-2, we should have been able to beat them this time around, even with the same, ideally the same score. But I gotta give it to West Ham. They played a hell of a good offense here today, and they caught us off guard there with that goal there towards the end of the first half. And then the second half, I don't know where our guys were. They were just wandering around lost defensively, but we're able to come back, and I guess a draw is all right, but at the end of the day, you want those 3 points. So we're going to split the 3 points to a point apiece for each team. And, of course, just go on ahead and go to the next matchup here as we get ready for Ipswich. Now, this game, we should be able to beat them because, for goodness sakes, Ipswich, you take a look at the last 5 games, they are 0, 1, and 4. Look down the bottom there. 30 games, or 30 matches, they are 0, 3, and 27. We should not have a problem with this team whatsoever. This should be a straight up go in there, beat them down, and leave. Have the bus still warmed up. But it's Premier League, and of course you got teams that like to be a-holes and want to try to change things. And hopefully, Ipswich, I'm letting you know now, do not be an a-hole with us right now. We just gave up points there to West Ham. So don't get on our bad side. Now, last time we beat them, of course, it was just a week after we just got beaten West Ham there in December, and we won that matchup in a 2-1 win there at home. So now we're on the road here in Ipswich as we're taking on them. And it's a beautiful day here as the fans coming out here supporting the crowd. Of course, I know this Ipswich club here, the fans are probably, trying to stick with the team as much as they can, even though they have the future of being relegated out of the Premier League, going back to the Champions League there of English football. But they have only got 3 points. They got a total of 3 points in the table. This should be an easy game. And of course, last time, we gave up a goal to them. This time, we cannot be doing that at all. This should be a close case here. We should go in here, beat them, and then move on. So let's see what we can do that here today, as we see Ipswich now has possession here. As again, our midfield, for whatever reason, is not doing so. And then no one is going to be on this man at all. What is going on? Ipswich gets the first goal here of the day as Hirsch gets the goal, and there you see Ipswich fans. I mean, that literally, this is about the only thing they can really celebrate. I mean, they're getting the first goal here of the day against the top team in the Premier League here. Like I said, last time we played against them was back into the second Saturday of December, and we beat them 2-1 at our house. And now we're on the road, and here they get the first goal here. I'm not liking this at all. This is really making me uncomfortable right now. All right, so let's go out here, guys. Please, let's set up something here. Let's try to score some goals and get out of here with 3 points. As we'll see, geez, nobody's there to help us out. Nobody's calling for the ball as Herrera gives up the ball. And now we got to drop back here on defense. And now we're going to try to see if they're going to try to get something, try to make a cross of some sort in the box. They do. Got to get a header, and that one's going to be blocked. And then, geez, Saves get there on time to make a nice save. As now the Wolves here on the attack, going back on the attack here. And of course, they're trying to take their time here, trying to, obviously we're trying to get something set up here. We're trying to see what we can do. As, guys, what is going on here? As now Hurst again, he's going to have the football here. No, guys, please do not let him score again here. Oh, nice job there from Say, who gets in front of that ball there. Makes a good block and able to keep this ball intact here for us. As now we try to go on the attack. And so you see Sabrini here. He's trying to get around the midfield here. And this midfield, for whatever reason, is playing really tough on us here today. Now, I wasn't trying to overlook this squad here, but, if you think about it, we should be playing, the way they've been playing all season long. They have not been, scoring goals here. I forgot what the goal differential was. It's by far one of the worst this season here by any team. But right now, they are playing like they are a top 10 team as they shoot and score again. 2-0 here. As Ipswich scores again. Okay, it's one thing if it's a top 10 team doing this to us, because we're not perfect or anything. We're gonna lose games, but you don't want to lose games again. You don't want to lose a game or a match here against one of the worst teams in the Premier League this season, and I don't want to give up the first win to them either. Ooh. We're gonna get made fun of all, for the remainder of the season here if we can do that. So we try to shoot a ball there that time around, but unsuccessful. As they make a nice block and save. And there you see Ipswich doing a great job here, just taking the time here, pushing that line back as much as they possibly can. And there you're gonna see another shoot and a miss there. As they cannot complete that one. Here we are still struggling. We've had maybe one attempt, I think, at their goalkeeper. And have not done anything yet to be able to score. As you see, this one is going to get skied there in the back of the line here. We're trying to find ways to try to get some pressure on them on their defensive third, but so far they have done a great job here of making sure that is not happening here today as we get close to the 30-minute mark here in this game. Trying to get this one here, and oh, thank God that was off target there for Hish. As now we'll see here, it's going to be one of our right backs here. He's going to go in. He's going to come in, help score, and that's going to give to Guedes. As Guedes able to finally, after 27 minutes of play, we finally get a goal here being scored. And now we're down by a goal. Still have a bit of a hill to climb here as our right back, Sonono, helps us out there by getting that pass there. That nice little pass in the box there to Guedes, and able to score a goal. So there you see 20 goals in 23 matches for Guedes. I knew he was around that 20 mark there here this season so far. And like I said, he's been doing a great job stepping up in scoring goals here, and of course, as well as I believe he's up there in assists as well for us this season. And see Bassey here, we're having a real huge problem already. They're already making me nervous already. We're having a trouble here. We can't even get this ball out of the back third because there's just so much pressure being built up by Ipswich. As you see a player here from Ipswich going to get hit with a card there, as he is going to have to take a yellow card there. So I guess referees are paying attention that, they're not, they're not playing, too kindly to us here today. And we'll see here. This will be Kurtz. Here's our left wing back here. He's going to shoot this one in the box. And oh, we can't get that one in there. As Guedes just had that one blocked. And that was a try. Like I said, we try to get guys in the box here, but guys are just not responding today here with this. And we see, oh, no. Thank goodness that ball was off target there as they were trying to go for their third goal. So now a little over a half hour here in this one here. And again, Sabrini has the ball, gives it to Guedes. Guedes gives it to the outside there to Herrera in the box here. He's going to try to find somebody here to help him out. He finds Renardo. Renardo here shoots, and that's going to be blocked. And nice block there from their goalkeeper. And so far, that goalkeeper's been having a good day here. He has not had too much pressure here as his defense has been keeping him clean for the most part here, with of course giving up that one goal that we got off of him. But nonetheless, here we'll see. Oh, see, look at this. That's crazy, and I have them in attack mode. That's the thing. That's the funny thing about this. I have them in attack, and they're just not. No one's making a attempt to go to the net or anything. As you see here, Davis has it. Gives it to Hirsch. Hirsch has it. He's trying to get around here. He's already scored a goal. Now they're going to give it to one of the other guys who've got his first name is Sammy, but I can't pronounce his last name there. But he gets a goal there. Oh, geez. It's now 3-1 here at Ipswich. Do not adjust your TV sets at all. That is a correct score. This is not looking too good for us. So now we're in the second half here. I'm sure they got told to by the manager here that, hey, this is embarrassing. We cannot be going down like this, especially a team that's about to get relegated out of here, who have not has not won a single game all season long. We need to step up or else. As you see Herrera, oh my God, Herrera gets underneath that one and he just launches it 7 rows back there behind the net. So now in the hour mark here, and this again, these seconds and minutes going by here, and we have not scored a second goal yet here is really making me nervous and really concerned. I see a pass here. That's going to be Herrera as he's there for that shot there. And that's going to be goal number 2 here for the Wolves, as Ipswich still leads us now 3-2. This is a tough game here. We are really getting our butts handed to us here. And if we lose this one, rightfully so. This was just an embarrassing game. And this is, if we do lose this game, this would be a game that I don't think Coach Morales can really take, because, I mean, look at all the other teams. I can't remember the other 3 teams that have drawed here within this season. But, it's kind of frustrating when you got a team that you're playing against that have lost so many games and have only drew, only 3 times. And we could be possibly the team that give up the first win of the season for them. This is like, wow, what is going on with our team? And I'd be lucky if we even draw here. And of course, I don't want to be one of the 4 teams that drew against them this year, but it's like we've already beat them once. We should be able to beat them again. They've been even, and not to mention, they've been even worse since last time we played them. So it's like, what is going on here? It has to be us today. It has to be our team. We're just not, for whatever reason, we're just not clicking at all. Everybody's just off target, just not with it at all here today. As we see now, Gomes here. Gomes going by himself, trying to set up for this shot here, and he's going to get in the net. As that's going to now tie it up now 3-3. As we're able to make another great shot there. Now we have tied this game up now 3 apiece. And now we got to start thinking about here. We got to find a way here to get a 4th goal and then play some really good defense. And to do that, we might have to start making some substitutions here of some certain players here. So we'll see what they'll do, as now we're getting to the 70th minute here. And oh, come on, guys. We got to do a better. Tackling's been horrible, too, as well. Oh, that was off the post. Thank God. And now they still have possession here, as this one's going to be kicked away, as Kurtz there had it. And he's able to get that one out of play. Now he's trying to do his best here defensively to make a stop here. A nice block there for Fernando, as he has this one off to Guedes. Guedes now has it. Guedes looking to see if he can try to get this ball to someone, but that's going to be taken away from him very quickly. Now this is going to shift over to the defense. They got to play better here, as Ipswich here so far. They just been out there just playing. I mean, honestly, they have really nothing to live for except for, they already know their future already for this season, as at least for next season, as they're going to be back in the Champions League. And, of course, playing down there, they're going to... Oh! Geez, had a good shot there, but Guedes could not get that one past the goalkeeper. So they know that this game's, it's important for them to try to get that first win off the best team in the Premier League right now. But at the same time, it's like even if they lose, they've already they kind of show that, hey, well, we know how to beat, or at least score here against the Wolves. As we see another shot here, and that was going to be. It was blocked, and then it turned around. Gomes comes in. The other Gomes comes in and scores. I think that's Ricardo Gomes. He's able to get in there for the score, and that is going to give us the lead here. It's 4-3 here in Ipswich, as we're able to get this hopefully last goal that we need to score here to win this one. As goalkeeper, he did his best here to block it. He blocked it with his knee, but there you see Davis for Ipswich not there to help out, as our wing there is able to get in the score. Nice job for him, as Ricardo scores in the 82nd minute. And the Wolves looking for another victory here. And of course, we'll have to see how much stoppage time we have left. But, of course, we still got to play defense. Come on, guys. This is really making me... this game is just nerve-wracking right now. As we see here, this is not a very good episode here today. I apologize for not playing very well here against Ipswich. But, hey, our guys are staying with it. They're trying to make up for what they screw up earlier in this game, especially right from the jump. As now we'll see here, Forbes has it. Forbes now moving the football here, pushing it down the field here. He's trying to get the numbers in his in favor for him. As now he's going to take his time here to get one of his guys set up in the middle here. As you see, Ricardo there, he's going to shoot. He cannot get that one. That's going to be off target. As Ronaldo try to help and try to get that 5th goal there. As we're now being indicated, we have 4 minutes in stoppage still left in this game. And this, again, now this ball in the defensive third here is really making me angry. And it's making me sad because we're going to give up another goal. No! Ipswich, what the heck? What, guys? Defense. What is going on? Is this real life? Oh, my goodness. They score another one, tying this up. They are definitely trying to make sure that, we beat them last time. Got a win off of them. This time they're like, no, you're walking out just with a draw. So as you see here, we're trying to get this ball, and of course, our guys are just not doing a good job there of passing the ball here, and that is something I know Manager Morales is going to have to get onto the boys here today, because this was just horrible passing from us. As we got to get better with it here. We got to have good, crisp passes, and go. And when we attack, we need to attack here. We just cannot be sitting back. As now we see the right wing here comes in here, pushes this one on. That's going to be a goal there, and that's going to be a last-second goal here. As there's a few ticks left in the clock, and Guedes is going to get the goal here. We're not going to walk out of here with a draw. We're going to come in here and get a win. Look at the iWedge crowd here. They are just shocked. Guedes able to get that ball in there. Take a look at this. As Semedo here, or right back here, of course he's playing right wing, the right wing back there, comes up, helps us out, get right up on the goalkeeper there, and just look just a kiss on the ball there, get that ball into the net, and we're able to score the goal, and we're going to walk out of here with 3 points, winning this one here 5-4. What a play there. You see Guedes fired up. And now we're just looking for that beautiful sound of a final whistle coming in here. Again, this was a game that we should have lost. But at the same time, I'm thinking, thank goodness they're able to hold on to this one and get the victory. Wolves come out of this one here limping out with a 5-1 victory here in iWedge. I mean, we beat them 2-1 in the first time at home. It was a 1-goal game, but it wasn't as intense as this one was. This was just playing this one, guys. This was this one got my when they scored that, when they tied up 4-4. I'm thinking like, I literally had to pause the game for like a good 20 minutes. I was like, no, we cannot end like this. And thank goodness we were able to push that ball and get around their defense and be able to score that goal. And there you see the tackling. It was horrible. 44-11. Wow. What is going on with our tackling here? We've had trouble in the past with tackling, but not as bad as it. I think this is by far one of the worst tackling games for us to have it in any that I can think of. We've either in this series or in the original series. This is bad. and we still got some tough teams still yet to play. Jeez. So I think in the offseason here, this next transfer window, we're going to have to really focus on. I think we're going to have to spend the money on the defensive side, because this was horrible. This is horrible. I'm even thinking about even changing the formation. I think we might actually have to have some defensive or center back CDMs, because center defensive mids, because this was horrible. This was horrible. So as you see here, we're seeing the standings here before we wrap up today's episode here. And excuse me, we don't have to play iWedge no more. We're done with them for the season. They got a big game coming up against Arsenal. Arsenal can deal with them. Maybe give them the first win, but we are avoiding them like the plague here. And they're still not scoreless, but still winless for the season so far. So we go ahead. We have an international week there. We go ahead and sim there, and we get ready for this next game coming up here. So the next episode, we'll have looks like 3 games in the Premier League. We'll have a game at home against the Spurs. We'll also have a game against Man City. That'll be on the road, and of course, then we have another road game, and another road match there, and that'll be against Southampton. We might even try to wedge in that West Ham game, possibly, maybe. Obviously, depending how well we play in the other 3 games there before that game there. So, and I believe 2 of the 3 are top 10 teams, Spurs and Man U. So, yeah, we still got some matches to play. I believe that cup game there, I think that is a FA Cup game. against West Ham, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So we still got these 4 games, plus we still got a month. I think we got at least 3 to 4 more games in May before we wrap up the season. We still got and of course we got a big game against Man City there. At some point here, we should be clinching the Premier League title at some point here. I would imagine probably after this Southampton game, we should be able to clinch the Premier League title, because we got a pretty good lead over Man City, if you remember there, that we showed there. So, but that's going to be it for this one here. It's the Wolves, man. This was a tough one here today. Tough game. The last 2 games were really tough for us, especially against Ipswich. But we got past it, and of course we can move on. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe here to the channel, and of course don't forget to follow us on social media down below. The links are down there, and of course our Twitter and Discord. You guys should definitely go check out those. And of course, don't forget we do have a second channel here on here on YouTube. It's ESGNet Plus LP, as we got other great FIFA and also FC action on that channel as well. So stay tuned for more here on the channel, as we're getting close to wrapping up the first season here of the Wolves here in this series, and of course we'll jump in the second season as well. But yeah, well, we should be wrapping up here pretty soon here with some of these matchups that we got. So, but again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here for the Wolves, as the nitty is starting to get down to the nitty gritty here. The final games of the season are approaching us. Can we finish strong? That is the question I'm asking right now about these Wolves. As always, guys, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.